Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on OMG Craft, and today I have a crazy one, an absolutely insane one for you. I am very excited. We are going to be taking a look at Minecraft, but have you ever wanted, you know, Minecraft to be a little bit more realistic? You know, you need just a few extra little bits of something that are in the other games. It seems so realistic. You just kind of need that in Minecraft. And Minecraft has gotten that a lot over the years. I mean, even like ray tracing and things like that have been absolutely incredible for the realistic feel of Minecraft. But what I'm going to show you today really takes it up a notch. We have a new way to enjoy water physics. And let me just show you a little bit of what I mean. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we got water flowing everywhere. I'm walking right straight through it, pushing it around with my player. This is crazy. This is insane. Now, I know that this may not look all that realistic. So the classic way to update Minecraft to make it a little bit more realistic is, of course, to add some shader packs. So let's go ahead and enable those, and wham bam. Now we have this crazy flowing water here in Minecraft. I can push it around, see it going flying in all sorts of directions. And I have currently just created a water source block. So we can go ahead and just like, boop, there we go. Get out of there, water source block. Okay, we don't need you. But of course, water source blocks, what do they need? They need to like come out of like a tube or something. Here, let's make a, nope. I'm showing off a little bit of the next steps here. Oh gosh, how do I do this now? Oh no, the whole game has changed on me. Okay, I've made a little bit of like a tunnel here. I was afraid of that. We broke our tunnel. This has some really funny, I don't know, you know how with scaffolding, how when you break one piece, it all comes falling down? That's there's a little bit of that in the game. Look, I've made this is like some sewage tunnel that I've just created. Can I put, maybe it's, oh, I'm in the water here. I can put a block there. Will it even come out even more? Ew, that looks gross. Something looks just wrong about this situation. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Now, what's crazy is water itself. Oh, that also looks really cool in the shader pack. But it's actually kind of all the same. Like if I grab this bucket and I throw this water down, like it's still just water. It's not this water. This mod that I have enabled will change a few different types of blocks, and maybe you saw me with the enchanting table. The enchanting table, you set that thing down and you break it, and then bam, now you have a water source block where that enchanting table used to be. You also have some like temporary source blocks. So these aren't actually, I guess, temporary water blocks. And these are all blocks that are normally filled with water. Like you would expect them to have some water in them. And so when you break them, the water comes gushing out of them. So we got watermelon. Okay, that makes a lot of sense that watermelon would have water. A wet sponge, obviously. Pumpkin, cactus, obviously a cactus would have water, and a filled cauldron. Yeah, of course, all of these would have some water in them. So watermelon, bam, you can see the water explodes out of it, but it doesn't like, it's not a water source block like what's going on there is there all the time. The wet sponge filled with more water. I mean, that thing just explodes out of there. Pumpkin, little bit of water. A cactus, I would say, yeah, that's probably more water. And then, bam, that got violent there. I feel like that was the cauldron. And as you can see, there's also some other types of like physics going on here. One of my favorites is my cape is now like fabric. The vines. Look at this. Push through these vines. Get out of here, vines. That's right. I saw a bat fly through these vines earlier. And it was so funny because, like, you know, normal vines, the bat comes in here and just like pushes them all out of the way. That was awesome. And then also, supposedly, let's come down here and push these guys around. Look at this. That's right. Get out of here, seaweed. This seaweed can be pushed. That is just way too darn immersive. That is actually really cool. Look at me push this seaweed around. That is neat. That is really cool. Look, it's taking a little while to come back up. Get out of here. That is way cool. What is this? So on top of all of that, we can also, sticking with the cloth mechanic, banners have some physics, so you can move banners around, and that I guess just makes like sense that you could also do something where we have like a little entrance that's covered in banners. Okay, I'm putting down these banners on these open. So look at this. It's like, oof. I can like push them around as I like enter a building or something like that. That is pretty cool. That is really, really cool. In F5, it looks cooler. It's like I'm pushing through the banners. That is neat. And finally, the last thing is that that thing I was kind of talking about with how scaffolding works, where you break the lowest thing and then the whole thing kind of comes crumbling down. That works. And then all these pieces, you can push through them and move them around. And that works with trees too. So if I just like smash this tree, the whole tree just comes crashing down. Timber! And then I can push through all of the items. What happens if I was to kill a cow? Do you think it would break into pieces? That might be a little bit too violent. That might be a little, we may be going a little too far here. Has technology gone too far? It's probably just gonna fall over. Let's be, oh my gosh, the ragdoll effect. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, cow. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. And hiya! Oh, the poor guy, push him down a hill. That is too funny. Now, when I break something, like I've noticed this, the effect of like the cave-in thing, like it really extends far. So if I was like break this, oh my gosh, that is terrifying. Oh, like I can push through it too. Get out of here. Trying to build. Now, if you don't like these massive like block chunks, like you're seeing here, oh man, I really caused a cave in there. You can actually change this up. So if I go into options, you see this big old physics setting button. We can change that. So the block settings, instead of fracture, I could do blocky. I really don't like blocky. What blocky does is when it breaks the block out like this. And so it like crumbles in on itself, which I guess kind of looks cool. But if you break like, say that block, like it doesn't move. Like it doesn't go anywhere until it eventually like disappears. And yeah, see, I don't like blocky as much. There's another option, which is particles. And this will break it into tiny little particles, which makes it a lot easier. Oh, there's water down here. Well, that's weird. Makes it a lot easier to kind of manage like walking through everything. It doesn't totally take up your point of view here. If I just like break a whole bunch of this stuff. Oh man. We're getting a little framey. A bit framey here. You can see that it's easier to manage walking through stuff though. Oh, I forgot. Items will fall on the ground and they'll just chill there. That's a thing. So if I like throw this on the ground, look at that spin. Wow, I got some good spin on that. They'll land on the ground and then you can pick them up like you would a physical thing. And you can change just like all this stuff. So you have some general settings like how many objects, cloth stuff, the length, if you want to turn on or off specific things, and like how long it lives, like that's I guess 4 seconds about. Same thing with liquid. If you wanted to stick around for a long time, here I'll just bump this up really, really high, and this liquid over here is like never gonna go away. Is this liquid? Is it still here? Oh, it's gone. Wait a second. I might be breaking the game here. Okay. Bam. So this liquid's gonna flow out, but it shouldn't die off. It kind of looks the same. I'll be honest, that kind of seems about the same. Oh, source different. Okay, so now we can make it go like 25. Water density. Let's just make this stuff all way big. So now it'll go further away from the source. It'll live for a really, really long time. You can see this water is just like creeping out all over the place. And that's because I changed the settings. So you really have a lot of options. So now that you've seen the mod and seen how awesome it is, how do you get it for yourself? There's 2 things kind of going on here. There's the physics mod, and the physics mod has all of this built in, but some of the crazier things like the cloth, the vine stuff, and the water stuff, that is all behind a paywall on Patreon. So you do need to support at a $10 tier on Patreon. All the links to this can be found in the description down below. But if you don't want to go through that paywall on Patreon, you can still have access to the breaking of blocks and having block physics. So like if you want to like have the stuff roll around and that sort of stuff. Same thing with the items. So you can still get quite a lot of stuff for free, but if you want to support, you can get access to the vines, all the cloth stuff, and the water things. So once you support, you'll have a jar that you can download, a .jar file, and then you add it. And I used the Curse launcher, Curse Forge, through Overwolf or whatever to install it, and then I use Iris shaders. It does not work with Optifine. Iris shaders are what you need in order to get any type of shader on your game. And it should be said, Java Edition only. I mean, there's like no way this is gonna work on Bedrock Edition. You guys get ray tracing, okay? Built in. We don't get ray tracing over here on Java Edition, but we do get crazy mods like this. So, what do y'all think? Oh, I broke it all. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Okay, well, what do y'all think of this mod? Is it awesome? Is it crazy? Is it insane? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope I have more than 2 frames here as we're ending out the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. If you liked it, I'm just going to quit out of that because I don't know what it's doing to my computer. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!